If you are someone who feels guilty for taking a break or slowing things down, I hope that you stick around because I'll be sharing a few insights that I hope will help you make peace with yourself and probably make you more appreciative of whatever season you are in life right now. Tama ba yung grammar ko doon? Basta. Basta yun. Hey there, welcome back to my vlog. It's Leia, and I'm so glad to be here with you again today. I know that I've been away for a while and things have changed around here. I have a new background and the lighting is better from this side, and I cut my hair. I am very glad to be back, and like I promised, I would be sharing more sit down, intimate conversations with you, and yeah, we're gonna have one right now. So, as you can probably see in the title, I wanted to share a current internal conflict that I've been having for quite a while now, and that's deciding between living a hard life or living that boss babe mentality and living the soft life or that soft girl era or slow living. I feel like a lot of freelancers or business owners feel the same way, where they want to achieve a lot of things. They have big dreams, like I do, and yet they also want to slow down or they also want to take breaks. And yet there's that, I guess, tug of war between the two ends of the spectrum. So for me personally, growing up in a generation where the hustle culture or the work hard mentality was really drilled into my head, and success is being able to conquer all the obstacles, all the hardships, all the challenges, all or nothing mentality, wherein if you just miss round one round or one practice session of whatever whatever that goal is, then you're never gonna be the best. I guess that was drilled to me at a very young age, and I used to think that that was the only way for me to become accepted, is if I was successful, if I was the best in class or the smartest one in the room, or if I achieved X amount. And then getting older and realizing that all of the things that I have been working hard for were not things that I actually liked. And they were not actually my goals, or they were not actually my dreams, but someone else's. On the other hand, you have the soft life era, which is all about taking things slow and being more mindful of every little thing that you do, and just enjoying the simple things in life, not really rushing to accomplish things or to achieve things so much. That was non existent during my generation or during my time. If you tried to slow down, or if you tried to take a break, or if you even missed like one day in class or one day in school, you would be tagged as lazy or unproductive, or you're not ambitious, you don't have dreams, or you have no dreams actually. And that can hurt, especially if you're a little kid, and that can really cause you to just want to achieve things, and that's how high achievers are born or made. Now that I'm older, I'm more aware of that conditioning that was placed on me, understanding that both ends of the spectrum are good in moderation. Actually, one of the things that appealed to me to become a freelancer was because I thought that I would be able to live the soft life, which is me having more time to myself, having more control of my energy and my schedule, who I want to work with. when actually the opposite is true. There's actually more hard work to be done. There's a lot more hustling and grinding as an entrepreneur. I'm not saying that you can't live a soft life if you're a freelancer or if you're an entrepreneur. Like, you definitely can. There are ways for you to do that. But if you're just starting out and you're expecting everything to become smooth and flawless and like you can go wherever you want, you can do whatever you want, and you can work wherever you want. I know that we are work from anywhere people, but if that's your main expectation, then you're in for a really big disappointment and lots of frustration. So I guess this internal conflict also stems from the fact that we are always constantly pressured to achieve more and to do more and to be more and to create more. These things that we're supposed to do should always be highlighted. And if people aren't seeing you working hard or if people aren't seeing the hard work, then it means that you're lazy or you're not really doing anything. And society tends to reward those who work the hardest or work the longest, or is the most patient, is the most hardworking. I've always had trouble with that quote that says, nothing worth having comes easy. Because if we're being honest, a lot of the things that we have right now, the things that are keeping us alive, aren't things that necessarily we needed to work hard for. Like, did we really need to work hard to breathe? Anyway, that's for a different rant, not this. So I guess the next question is, how do you achieve your big dreams and achieve those big goals while still maintaining balance in your life, while still being able to take breaks, while still enjoying the little things, like how can you really enjoy the journey while still working towards the destination, right? The first one is being honest with yourself, like really brutally honest with yourself. Where are you at right now? What are you doing? Are you really not achieving things, or are you just procrastinating? Is there something very urgent that you need to get done? Or are you working too hard and you need to take a step back and you need to slow things down? And I think we can be very in denial of when we need to rest. Most people think that rest is a reward for getting things done, but actually, it's the other way around. The more that we are fully rested and fully recharged, that's when we get to do our work at our best. So that's the first thing. The second would be being more intentional with our goals and with our time. And the reason I say this is because I've observed a lot of newbie freelancers and also myself actually when I was starting out, wherein I would set a goal to, let's say, have an income of this certain amount in 30 days. It wasn't a really well thought goal. I just set it because I knew my friends were doing the same, without even really putting a lot of consideration and not really computing like how much do I actually need to survive, how much do I actually need to invest back into the business. And so yeah, that's really something that I think I need to work on, is really being more intentional of the goals that I set and the how I'm spending my time. I also admit that because I'm a very big proponent of the soft living era, that I also tend to waste my time procrastinating. And that's also not a good thing. I think we should strive for that balance between still doing something that moves the needle while taking care of ourselves. And that brings me to the third and final thing, which is to take care of ourselves, to take care of our bodies, to take care of our mental health, to also take care of the people around us, the relationships that we have. These are the small things that we tend to forget or we tend to neglect while we're trying to hustle and while we're trying to work hard for those goals. So yeah, I guess that's number 3, is to really prioritize self-care and being more flexible instead of setting very rigid rules for hustling. Maybe we can bend the rules a bit when your energy is low, or there's just a lot of things that are going on in your life. And the last thing I want to leave you with is your worth is not based on the things that you do or the things that you create or the things that you achieve. Your worth is inherent and it's within you, and no one can take that away from you. Always remember that. As a wise group of philosophers once said, ang buhay ay di karera. So, yeah, we shouldn't rush things. Just enjoy our lives, be more mindful, and more appreciative of the present moment. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's how I want to end this video. There are no rules. If you want to be a boss babe or if you want to be a soft girl, that's completely up to you. We can embrace both sides, and I think it just depends on whatever season you're in right now. So, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you are more of the hustle, busy culture, or if you are into slow living and intentional living and just being chill. I'd love to hear which side you're on. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.